On Christmas Eve 2024, 16 drivers in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series head to Salinas, California to take on the Salinas Sports Complex. Everyone wants to be known as a winner on Christmas Eve here in the BeamNG Monster Jam Series, and we'll see which driver can accomplish that in the 6th season of the BeamNG Monster Jam Series. Action from Salinas, California is next on JRTV.
It's about that time, so put it up, let's get it on. Made it this far, time to show the world who's number one. Number one, pull it up to the line, let's do it. Let's do it. Anything in my way, I'm running through. I watch the lights and my hands are sweaty. I hear the people screaming, so you better get ready. Yeah, cause when it drops, I'ma take the shot, rock the spot, make it hot. Cause it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that. Cause it's about that. It's been a long time. It's about that time. It's about that time. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that. It's about that time. It's been a long time.
It's time for a big event in the 6th BeamNG Monster Jam season. After tonight's event, only 3 remain until the World Finals for the 6th season, as we're here at the Salinas Sports Complex in Salinas, California. I'm Joe Rakowski here to bring you all the coverage on JRTV from what's going to be one great freestyle here on Christmas Eve 2024. 16 drivers are here looking for a win, not only because they want an event victory, but because they want to be known as one of the special event winners on Christmas Eve. We've had 2 prior BeamNG Monster Jam events held on Christmas Day. We'll see which driver here of the 16 can try and join the other 2 as winners on a holiday event. And as you can see, a pretty standard track out here in Salinas, California. We have some van stacks, some car stacks, some smaller van stacks as well, and the track crew has put in a couple Christmas trees decorated with all the different festivities going on around this time of year. It's going to be a fun event, and we'll see who of the 16 can come home as victor and who's going to leave as the points leader. The points leader, Matthew Burnett, not in this event, so it opens the door for drivers like Jericho and Bright to join in. We'll see who gets to the points lead after tonight, but first, let's go take a look at the field of trucks, the 16 of them to freestyle here tonight. Starting out, it's Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in Jurassic Attack, and then Angel Gutierrez is in El Matador. Then Ben Nowak is in Bulldozer, and Keegan Thompson this week is in Obsession. Johnny Cox will get behind the wheel of Superman for his 2nd straight event, and Nathan Stapleton is in Tropical Thunder, followed by William Seaman in the Pastron 199, and Jordan Stout in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then Chris Bacon, the Patriot, and Chris Jericho back in King Crunch. Zachary DeLello is in Air Force Afterburner, and Nick Voorhees is in Blue Thunder. Justin Zidell now behind the wheel of Taz, and Derek Fendel is this week in El Toro Loco. And the final 2, Eli Brighton, the Gravedigger, and Anthony Hernandez in Maximum Destruction. So there's the field of trucks for freestyling, and the first one out, this is a rare occurrence. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., by the way of his Aussie friend's ride, the Jurassic Attack. Noah Clifton we know being the driver of Jurassic Attack, but this week it's Fitzwater, another of the Aussies, and we'll see how he can fill these 90 seconds in the Jurassic Attack truck as he's starting out over the racing lanes and getting us a little bit of stuff there into the van stack as he turns it around 20 seconds into his freestyle run. Goes for the van stack, huge skyway off of it. Nicely done there, losing I think some of the fender on the other side. He's gonna combo it up, go straight up and down off the back of the racing lane. He's upside down already. Oh no, this is reminding me so much of a few weeks ago in Detroit. Fitzwater came out, had so much hype on him, and all the hype is just gone down. He doesn't even complete 40 of the 90 seconds. And the Jurassic Attack is done, and Fitzwater is going to have another low score. As you can see, the replay of what happened, just too much of a skyway. It didn't go up over the cars. It just kind of went straight up and down like it was a wall there. So, unfortunate for Zachary Fitzwater Sr., the score is going to be low. He only filled about 40 seconds on the clock. It's only a 10 for the Jurassic Attack. It's the first truck out here in Salinas, California. And now next down, Angel Gutierrez comes down the El Matador. So Gutierrez, as of late, has been climbing the points ladder with some great freestyle runs. We'll see what we can do this week in the El Matador truck. He starts at the 90 seconds off of that little dirt ramp on the side of the racing lane. Hold on! Angel Gutierrez He had to slam on the brakes to make sure it didn't hit the dumpsters, but he nearly flipped the truck over forwards from that. He balanced it on one wheel at the front 2 times. It does a great job saving. Now he goes back to the back of the race lane with a nice sky wheelie over it. 20 seconds into freestyle. What a move that was, as his first hit nearly flipped him over early. So he goes off of the van stack. The car getting a little caught right there, but he gets over it. Now he's going to what Fitzwater ended his run. He gets up over it though with a nice sky wheelie. So Gutierrez hit it right, got over it, and the El Matador still going. I think he may have broken something on the suspension, something like a sway bar, but it's still going on. Nice there. He leaps over the Christmas tree, and now he's in trouble on 2 wheels trying to save the truck. And Angel Gutierrez will end short just like Fitzwater with about 40 seconds left on the clock. Another run to end short here in Salinas, and it all comes from this hit right here. That's nice there right there over that Christmas tree. Cleared it with ease, but I think maybe that sway bar being broken just kind of affected the landing, got him over to the driver's side wheels right here. He's trying to save it, but the truck never grips to get back on all 4s, and it just ends up on its lid. So Angel Gutierrez, just like Fitzwater, doesn't complete the clock, and it's going to hurt his score for sure as the 3 judges get their scores in. It's a 14 for the El Matador, so that will take the lead, but it's probably not going to hold up too much longer. So 2 trucks in, 2 trucks that have not come close to filling the full 90 seconds. We'll see if Ben Nowak and the Bulldozer can change that as he'll start his 90 seconds over the van stack. Nicely done there. And how about a nice slap wheelie off of that? That was a nice combination move for Ben Nowak and the Bulldozer. He's going to flip around to the other van stack. So getting off these van stacks early on, noses it down. He'll get another nice slap wheelie off of that and carry it a long way. So Nowak so far, 2 nice hits off of those van stacks. They've gotten him some slap wheelies off. He's going for the big van stack in the middle. He's going to clear the tree with ease and get huge air in the Bulldozer truck. What a move that was for Nowak. 30 seconds into the run, and already the fans are amped up and cheering on Ben Nowak and the Bulldozer, the first driver to hit that white and blue van stack closest to the cameras. He's going to go off the racing lane and gun it and get huge air halfway into the freestyle run. And Ben Nowak so far putting out a very solid performance. He'll go off of the van stack again, get a nice sky wheelie and pull that into a wheelie as well, going all the way up past the back of the racing ramp. 30 seconds left for Nowak. He's searching around here for his next move. It's going to be the back of the racing lane. Once again, Fitzwater had that bite him at the beginning, and Nowak gets over it nicely with a nice sky wheelie. 20 seconds remain. How can he end what has been so far a very solid freestyle performance in the Bulldozer truck? Once again, clears the Christmas tree. Nice air off of the red and yellow van stack. Turning around here, 5 seconds left. He's going to try and cross-thread the van stack. He gets over it nicely. That will end the run for the Bulldozer and Ben Nowak. He's still not done for the fans. He's up on 2 wheels and going towards the entrance area. And upside down for Nowak, but he's the first driver tonight to fill the full 90 seconds, and that should definitely take over the freestyle lead as the 3rd truck out is. Here's what ended the run. Already had hit 0 at that point as he bicycles it on 2 wheels, can't save it, and he ends up on his lid as he was running out of room to save that monster truck. And you know, the first 2 runs out, a 10 from Fitzwater, a 14 from Gutierrez. Nowak is definitely going to raise the bar up a lot higher than those first 2 could. As the scores come down for the Bulldozer, the 3 judges give out 7s, and it's a 21, so Ben Nowak and the Bulldozer takes the lead as the 3rd truck out in Salinas. So our 3rd straight leader of freestyle. We'll see if Keegan Thompson this week in the Obsession truck can make it 4 leaders after 4 runs. So we'll see what Keegan can do in the Obsession. He'll start out his 90 seconds, back of the racing ramp, and look at that, straight up and down in the Obsession truck. What a move that was to start out his 90 seconds. Turning around here, going for one of the ground van stacks. Whoa, what a leaping launch that was. It sets him right up for a combination move to cross there. Oh, there goes the tree. The Obsession, Keegan Thompson just taking the tree down and gets a wheelie off of it, but one of the trees had been hit. Yeah, Keegan didn't want to go for that, but it just kind of set him up, and he decided, don't back up and don't really let down, although that tree somehow found its way back up onto its base, so that tree is still standing up, actually. He just kind of moved it, and maybe some stuff fell off of it, but it's a pretty tough tree. He just kind of clipped the van stack right there, luckily kept it on all 4s, and look at that! What a sky wheelie, a leaping sky wheelie off of the back of the racing ramp on the side closest to the camera, the red one, as he'll leap over the other Christmas tree. Huge air for Keegan Thompson. 30 seconds left in Freestyle here in Salinas, and he's trying to top what Ben Nowak just did in the Bulldozer. Let's get another huge launch. Nearly got himself in trouble there. If he launched a little bit further, he could have gotten into that van stack, but less than 20 seconds remain. Keegan Thompson's hit just about everything out here in the Obsession truck and has done a great job with momentum, great job with moves. We'll go to one of the van stacks, get a nice little bit of a sky wheelie off of it, carry it into a wheelie as well, combo that wheelie up into the back of the racing lane. So a nice way to end the run for Keegan Thompson. The Obsession is done. He'll keep going for the fans, though. It looks like the Obsession is not quite done yet. I think he's going to put it into some donuts here for the fans. So the 90 seconds has already expired. This is not counting. He's getting close to that tree and now starting to get further away from it. He'll stop it right there. Keegan Thompson, what a run in the Obsession, and we'll see what that can do in terms of the score. The score to beat is a 21 from the Bulldozer. We'll see if Keegan had enough. Is right here. Here's where the tree went down as he cross-threads that van. Sky wheelie just leads him right down onto it. And then off of the tree, he does a nice little wheelie right here. So overall, some very nice moves for Keegan Thompson in the Obsession. The scores are coming down from the judges. We'll see if the three of them give enough, and they do. 22, and now Keegan Thompson moves into the hot seat in the Obsession truck. So 4 runs, 4 different leaders, as Johnny Cox, winner of the first event of the season, comes out this week in Superman. So remember last week he came back for his second event in the 8th overall event of the season. Now he's back in event 9 for his third of the season. We'll see what we can do in the Superman. Nice move. Oh, no! Oh, no, the Superman. Only 5 seconds in, and he's already over Johnny Cox. Just way too, I mean, it just kicked him up so far backwards. He didn't even have a chance. That's the second one hit and done of the season that we have seen. And unfortunately for Johnny Cox, he only completes 5 of the seconds, and it's the lowest score ever in BeamNG Monster Jam history. It's a 3 for Johnny Cox and Superman. What a tough break that was for the winner of the first event of the season, as now Nathan Stapleton returns this week in Tropical Thunder. So the new truck for Stapleton, we'll see what he can do as he gets huge air to start the 90 seconds over the Christmas tree in the blue and white van stack. Score to beat is a 22 from Keegan Thompson in the Obsession. See if Nathan Stapleton can find a way to top that here in this Tropical Thunder truck. And so far he's been turning out his run nicely. Not getting too chaotic, but I think he'll definitely ramp it up as the run goes on. As we saw with, we've seen now 3 of the 5 trucks that have gone out have come nowhere close to filling the full 90 seconds. So you want to, take your time here in this first half at least to really get down to the final 30 or so seconds to then really start pushing out. And so far for Nathan, he's been doing a nice job just kind of getting from obstacle to obstacle, some nice momentum, some nice moves, but not getting too chaotic quite yet. As he's got some nice wheelies off that, combos it up with a nice sky wheelie off the back of the racing ramp as he's nearing 30 seconds left in his freestyle run in the Tropical Thunder. Right there off of the dirt berm, gets nice air as he's now under 30 seconds to go. He's a minute in. Tropical Thunder so far decent moves as that's more nice air off of that van stack they started his run out at, clearing the tree both times as he's moving around here looking for his next move in the Tropical Thunder. He'll be cross-turn right here. He's going to go off that dirt berm, wheeling it onto one wheel over the van stack. What a move for Nathan Stapleton. The Tropical Thunder not done yet. He still has some time left. He gunned it off the back of the racing ramp. That is it, but the Tropical Thunder, Nathan Stapleton, definitely ends the run in quite some fashion. So you have to wonder now, is Keegan Thompson getting a little nervous in that hot seat? He has that 22 score. Did Nathan do enough to take over? Nathan's still not done for the fans, and now he's going to say he's done for the fans. So what a solid run for Nathan Stapleton, the Tropical Thunder, and this was definitely the biggest move of it. Look at this, wheeling over 3 obstacles, and look at that! That is amazing. What a move for Nathan Stapleton. We'll see if it's enough to get him the freestyle lead. Scores are coming in, and it's a tie. 22 for Stapleton. He'll share the hot seat at the moment with Keegan Thompson in the Obsession. So it's a dual hot seat right now with Keegan Thompson and Nathan Stapleton as William Seaman wants to break that up in the Pastron at 199. We'll see what he can do in his 90-second freestyle run. He's going to start out off of the racing ramp, get nice air, control it well. Kind of, we saw someone launch off earlier from that direction. It was the Mador nearly flipped it over in his first hit. So William Seaman getting a little bit pointers from that, saying, all right, let's not go too hard there. Gonna go off that van stack, and that one car is getting abused and got pulled with it as just kind of, they have a car stuck between the racing ramp and that van stack. I think he kind of launched off that car, so gunned it off the racing ramp. Nice air for Seaman in the Pastron 199. So good momentum for the Pastron 199 for William Seaman. And just like we saw with Tropical Thunder and Obsession, he's kind of just he's building up. He's not going too crazy quite yet. Look at his biggest moves out towards the end of the run. Look at that. That's nice there. He clears the tree even though it got moved, right? Remember that tree's, it got moved from the Obsession run. It's a little bit further down than where it's supposed to be. As he does donuts a minute into the run. I think those are the first score donuts of the night. So just should give some points for that in the Pastron 199. Turn around here. He's going to cross-thread the van stack. Look at this. Look at that. What a nice sky wheelie in the Pastron 199. He gets down nicely. 15 seconds left, and William Seaman does he have enough to beat that 22 set by Tropical Thunder and Obsession. Nice sky wheelie off of the van stack, and look at that, dragging on the tailgate. Nice wheelie across the floor, and that is it. Clock is out. What a run for William Seaman in the Pastron at 199. The question is, was that enough? Oh my goodness, he stuffs it into that car, and he ends on the van stack. Wow, what a hit that was, and that wasn't even judged. Look at this. This was well after the 90-second tag expired. That's huge air off of the racing ramp, and look at that. Oh, he just tore the front of that car up. Luckily, the truck came back down to all fours. He's able to drive the truck off of the track, and they're going out there to fix that car and make sure it's all right for Freestyle to continue. But the scores are coming down. 22 is the score to beat the tie right now. And it's going to be a three-way tie. It's another 22, so Seaman will join Stapleton and Thompson in the hot seat. Well, judges, it's getting a little crowded up there. Maybe we need to find someone to break up that tie. As Jordan Stout comes out and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we'll see if he can find something to beat the 22, which is now a three-way tie for the Freestyle lead in the hot seat. So Jordan Stout will look to beat that. He definitely does want to join it because three's awkward enough. If you get four of them up there tied for the Freestyle lead, that's there could be some fights getting started up there. But we'll see what Stout can do in the turtle truck, and if he can find a way to eclipse that 22 number. Right, no one's been able to do it so far tonight. 30 seconds into the run for Stout. He's gonna right here for that van stack. He's getting some nice air off of it and barely kind of got over that tree. Luckily for him, he did go off a little bit sideways because otherwise he may have actually clipped that tree coming down on landing. Now halfway through the run, he's going to get some nice air off the other van stack, and you can clear those trees with ease. They are no match for how those ramps kind of send these trucks off of them. As he's nearing a minute into the run, 30 seconds left, and he'll need to pick it up. He's kind of like those other runs that have taken the lead. He's starting out slow, but if he gets some big moves out, he can have a chance to beat that 22. But he only has about 20 seconds left at this point. See up where that van stack getting a nice wheelie off it. Oh, right into the cars! Oh my goodness, over forwards and back on all four wheels for Jordan Stout. What a save for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now they've shut him down, and they'll pause the clock with 8 seconds left. If he can refire, he can keep going. And he's trying to fire it up, trying to get it going. Still hasn't quite yet. Now it's fired, and now he's going in reverse. He's going to go for a reverse move. Now these drivers, they have clocks, some of them, in their trucks. He may have known there was just not much time left to turn around, and he got a nice reverse move out of it. But Jordan Stout ends the run in quite a fashion, and now he's going on for the fans. These are Cyclone Donuts in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What a move that was, and what an ending to the freestyle for Jordan Stout. Is that enough to beat that three-way tie for the 22? We'll just have to wait for the judges to find out. But right here, the highlight of the run for Jordan Stout. Look at this truck over forwards, land hard on the top. but just enough momentum to come back over. The truck was shut down. They checked it. Everything was fine. And he got back going, ended the run with a reverse move. And we'll see what the judges give Jordan Stout and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. 22, once again, is the score to beat. And Stout does it. It's a 24. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sits in the hot seat here in Salinas. So we're now halfway through Freestyle as Chris Bacon comes out in the Patriot. Now a 24 is the score to beat. We'll have to see. Of these final 8, can anyone do it? And if someone can, who is it? Let's see what Bacon can do behind the wheel of this Patriot truck. As they're right there off that racing ramp, going a little bit sideways off of it, but just trying to do something different there. Is, you know, there's not many obstacles out here, right? We've seen some courses as of late where they kind of have so many obstacles out there. You can start hitting stuff in a lot of unique ways, but out here you have a few van stacks, you have those racing ramps, and then you have the dirt berms on either side of those. Other than that, you don't have much else to work with, so you have to start hitting stuff in different ways and, you know, finding different ways to hit things, like Jordan Stout wheeling into the back of that racing ramp to get that somersault front flip. Well, the Patriot now halfway into the run, 45 seconds left. He was gunning it down there. He really hit that berm hard, and luckily got stopped before the walls and gets over that ramp nicely. He's going to wheelie it into the van. He gets that tree. He's going to nose it down the other side of the van. A little bit of an endo move right there, but Chris Bacon saves it. Now he has 30 seconds left in his freestyle run. What more can he do in the Patriot? Going off the back of that racing ramp. Nice sky wheelie. Oh, he got it down and got a little bit of wheelie out of it as well. That's a nice move there. Final 15 seconds for Chris Bacon. Oh, huge error. A little bit sideways in there. Lands hard. Truck absorbs well. He has time for one more move. What's it going to be? Down to the final 3, 2, 1. And look at that launch. Oh, he's onto the other van stack. And look at this. Look at that. Oh. I thought for a second that thing was coming back on all 4 wheels. That was so close. What a run, and this was right at the end. This all counts, by the way, as well. The move started in regulation. Oh, look at that. I thought right there it was coming back. It just wasn't far enough forward. And the truck ends up on its lid. But for Chris Bacon, quite the ending to what was a pretty high-energy run, all things considered. We'll have to see if that's enough to beat Jordan Stout's 24 and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Scores earned, it's going to be 1 point short, but that's going to move him right down to second place. It's a 23 for Chris Bacon in the Patriot. What a run that was for Chris Bacon to move his way to second place. It's now Chris Jericho comes out in the King Crunch. He's one of the drivers, with Matthew Burnett not competing this week. This is the second straight week we've not had the points leader in the event, but with Matthew Burnett not competing as the points leader, Chris Jericho's one of them close enough to take over the points lead if he has a good enough run in this King Crunch truck. But the last time he was in it was Minneapolis, all the way back in event 2, and he caught the truck on fire going over a camper. So we'll see if Jericho has a little bit better luck this week in Salinas in this King Crunch truck. So far, a solid start, 20 seconds in, but still lots of time left for Jericho to pick it up and do some more in this King Crunch. Jericho, it's been a very, very solid season. I mean, he got the biggest score of the season in the Avenger in Atlanta, got a 29, nearly got that perfect 30 that we've never seen. And then last week, got his first win in the Escalade truck this season in New Orleans. So he has 2 event wins that joins him with Anthony Hernandez, and the first driver to do it with multiple trucks this season. So Jericho's looking to now go for his 3rd event win in a 3rd different truck. So we'll have to see. That's nice there right there in the King Crunch, launching right there and gets over that van stack well. But with 30 seconds left, we saw Stout have a big move in the Turtle truck. Jericho's going to need something like that in this King Crunch truck to have a shot at the freestyle lead. As he goes off of the ramp sideways, takes down the tree with him as he flies by it. And now 20 seconds left, the King Crunch is starting to pick it up. He's going to gun it off that ramp. Oh, he's going towards that. Oh, he landed on that van stack. Will it come back? It will not, and Chris Jericho will end the run short. 8 seconds on the clock. And the King Crunch, he tried a big move at the end, and it didn't work right here. He launched it off one van, transfers to another, and it just bounces off. That's a hard hit. And for Jericho, it was a solid run. Didn't fill the clock, and I just don't think it's enough to beat that 24 set by Jordan Stout in the Turtle. As the scores are in, it's going to be a 21 for Chris Jericho, so the King Crunch will go one of the lower scores of the night so far. It's crazy to think as Zachary DeLello comes down the Air Force Afterburner that 21 could be one of the lowest scores of the night, but the only ones lower than it, a 14, a 10, and a 3. Every other score has been 21 or higher. As DeLello starts down the Air Force Afterburner. It's been a season of just tragedy for DeLello. He's not found really any success. He had that one great freestyle in Houston in the King Crunch where he won, but since then he hasn't finished better than 14th in any other event this season. Oh, by the way, he's been in every event this season. So that's 7 events, 14th or lower, with 1 event and a win. We'll see if DeLello can find his magic in the Air Force Afterburner this week in Salinas, California. So far, he started out longer than he did last week in New Orleans, and still going on. He's nearing halfway through the run, but he needs to fill the clock. We've seen a few trucks go over early, and it hurts their scores. So DeLello really wants to get down to those final few seconds, and then gun something that's going to cross her right here. Nice air off the cross thread, and right there comboing it up with a one-wheel wheelie onto a bicycle movement. DeLello saves it. Still going on the Air Force Afterburner, and he still has time for some more with 30 seconds left. All right, DeLello, is he finding his mojo here in Salinas, California? Does he have a good run going here? And can he finish it? 20 seconds left. He's going to hit that sideways again, hit that van stack sideways, gets over it. And once again, the truck absorbs well, gets back down to all 4 wheels. Now 10 seconds remain for the Air Force Afterburner. He's going to cross thread that van stack to lead him to another cross thread, the other van stack. And the Air Force Afterburner is going crazy. He's going to cross thread that van stack as well. It's onto the side. And he saves it off the sidewalls of the wheel. What a freestyle for Zachary DeLello, the Air Force Afterburner. And this is definitely DeLello's probably second best freestyle of the season. He's still not done. Oh, he's upside down. Well, that's up there. Top 2 freestyle of the season for DeLello by far. As this was the last move of the 90 seconds. And that is a big save and could get some massive points. We'll have to see, though, what the judges think. He has to beat a 24 from Jordan Stout in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Did DeLello do enough in the U.S. Air Force Afterburner? It was definitely a chaotic run. It had its moments. It had great momentum. We'll see what the judges give. The scores are in, and it's a tie. So DeLello will go into the hot seat at a 24 in the Air Force Afterburner. Well, that is just great to see DeLello have a good freestyle run finally this season. Ever since Houston, it's been just dismal. Nick Voorhees comes out the Blue Thunder. This is a truck that, I mean, really has had some good runs this season, just has not been able to find the win in an event. He starts at the 90 seconds with a nice little wheelie maneuver right there. That was an interesting kind of transfer from a sky wheelie to just a normal standing wheelie, but a nice move right there of Nick Voorhees as he gets a nice sky wheelie. Once again, we'll get that into a slap wheelie. And whoa, he got the car with him and nearly flipped him over. He took that car with him, and it's kind of in a bad place now, I think. It might be blocking that ramp. It's not blocking it all the way, but Voorhees definitely had to go on it at a different angle. That's for sure, the Blue Thunder. So a minute remains for the Blue Thunder, Nick Voorhees. So go cross thread this van stack, get over it nicely. Nice air off of it. Gets down and turn around and look for some more in the Blue Thunder. As now he has a little bit of a taller task to try and find a way to beat 224s in the hot seat. Oh, another car that he's just taken with him, and this one nearly gets him caught up. Luckily, he gets a win. He's going to gun it for the other van stack. Get over that nice in the Blue Thunder truck, and now turning around here, hitting off the dumpsters a little bit. He's in trouble down there. Needs to really get his momentum back as he's now 20 seconds left. Oh, my goodness, off and sideways. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. Oh, what a save. But he's broken a wheel off. I think he broke something in the front as well. The question is, will the Monster Jam officials let him go? They're down there checking the truck out. I see thumbs up. They're saying refire. If Maurice can get this truck going, he has 3 wheels in 14 seconds. What can he do to end this run out? That truck looks hurt. I think something in the rear is definitely like busted in terms of sway bar or suspension or something. And the front is all a mess as well. Oh my gosh. Wow, that truck just never had a chance, did it? That was... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, is it coming back? Oh my gosh, it came back onto the 3 wheels. Well, what a save, I guess. But right here, look at this. Look how he stuffs it in. He breaks the front. And then right here just, oh my gosh, it just broke on the landing on the rear. That wheel just snaps off. Well, now the question is, what do they give Nick Voorhees and the Blue Thunder? I mean, that was a chaotic run for all the big moves and hits that he had. So we'll have to see right here. Look at this to end the run. That broken part just kept rejecting whatever he was trying to do. And right here, he's actually lucky they landed on the side with the broken part, because I think the wheel kind of, it leans to get that truck back under the wheels. So that technically counts as a save for him. So that's interesting. We'll see what the judges do with that, because that all came within the 90 seconds. Well, the judges are getting their scores in. He has to beat a 24 set by DeLello and by Stout, and he does it. It's a 25. Nick Voorhees is in the hot seat in the Blue Thunder. Well, now 4 trucks left, and here comes Justin Zeidel in the Taz, a driver who's not had a good season up to this point. He's been in a lot of events, but has not been able to find the key to that same magic he's had in the Gravedigger truck in seasons prior. What a move that was for Zeidel to start the 90 seconds, and he's carrying some great momentum so far. Yes, we'll have to see if Zeidel can find his mojo here this week in Salinas in the Taz truck. I mean, he's just not been able to put out a good freestyle this season, and really kind of lower in points than he really wants to be. As that was a nice move right there, using that car that got moved from Blue Thunder and took out both the trees, and combos that up with a nice skywheelie off the back of the blue racing lane. Turning it around, he's going to go for the van stack. Huge air off. In fact, both those trees he put back right side up. I mean, they were both laying down the ground. He hit them. Now they're both standing again. Maybe they could give him some points for that. That was like a magician's move. Cross thread the van again, a little bit of a different way this time as he gets over it, hits that tree down, he's taking it with him, spits out from running the wheels. And Zeidel has had some great momentum. See if he can get some moves out as well. That was nice right there, wheeling it as well on the back tires, bouncing around. Oh, going over forwards. What a move, what a save, a somersault front flip, and Zeidel, no momentum broken, he's still going in the Taz. 20 seconds left, and Zeidel is hammering this truck. Oh my goodness, what a hit. He's on 2 wheels, he still saves it. Got to back up here, but he's going to incorporate it. He's going to do a move out of it. He's on 2 wheels, all in reverse. Oh my gosh. What a freestyle. What a freestyle. Oh, he's still not done. That may actually count too. Justin Zeidel with maybe the run of the night so far in the Taz truck. Donuts to end it for the fans, and he's upside down. What a freestyle for Jordan Stout in the Taz, or for Justin Zeidel in the Taz, excuse me. Wow. Right here, this was the biggest move, that front flip somersault. Wheeling it into that van stack, and it just comes over perfectly for him. What a run for Justin Zeidel. He has to beat a 25 set by Nick Voorhees, last run out in the Blue Thunder. We'll have to see if the judges think Zeidel did enough in the Taz. I think he did, but it's up to those 3 judges to decide. And there were the Cyclones just for the fans, as the clock had already expired at that point. Scores are coming in. We'll see if they're enough. Zeidel gets a 28, and the Taz is in the hot seat with just 3 trucks left. Zeidel has found his mojo here tonight in Salinas as Derek Fendel comes down the El Toro Loco. Now what can he do? Just 2 points to work with, 3 trucks left. It's a narrow road, but you have to be nearly perfect, if not perfect, to win here tonight in Salinas, California. We'll see what Fendel can do in this El Toro Loco truck. I mean, this truck has had some good runs this season. Derek Fendel's a pretty good driver. I would not be surprised if the El Toro Loco can find a way to do this. Kind of gets crooked in air there, but combos it up nicely sideways off that van stack. Rear of the truck looked like it could have broken on that hit, but everything gets absorbed well, and he's still going. 55 seconds remain for the El Toro Loco. Nice air, gunning it off the blue and white van stack. And I mean, now you're at the point, Zeidel had such great momentum, and then not only the momentum, but he had such big moves as well, especially the final 30 or so seconds of the run. So Fendel, he's had solid momentum. I don't think it's as good as the Taz run is. That was a cool move right there. As I was gonna say, if he can get the moves out, you know, the moves could definitely make up for the momentum. He's got another reverse move. 3 of them that we've seen. He actually do a combo reverse move. So he hits one fan set, goes to another, and gets a little bit of a wheelie in reverse as well. That's quite the move as he gets to a dozen seconds left. Oh, he's going to plow through that car. What a move, but the El Toro Loco's over. Oh my gosh, it's back on all 4 wheels. What a save. The clock goes to 0. That is it. But what a run to end out for Derek Fendel in the El Toro Loco right here. Look at this. He plows and destroys that car. And it just sends him for such a wild ride. Look at this. So we'll have to see now, is that enough to beat the 28 just set by Justin Zeidel in the Taz? We'll see if Derek Fendel and the El Toro Loco did enough. As the scores are coming down from the 3 judges, they'll give him close. Not enough, though. To 26, that's currently 2nd place, but now 2 heavy hitters left. Well, this is what the fans wanted to see. Zeidel is now in the hot seat, so it's either going to be him, Eli Bright, or Anthony Hernandez to take home the trophy here in Salinas. First of them out, here comes Eli Bright in the Gravedigger, back from his week absence, looking to get his points lead back and taking a tree with them to start at the 90 seconds. Yeah, so Eli Bright, if he does good enough here tonight with Burnett not competing, Chris Jericho having a bad run, Eli could take the points lead back, but he needs to be good here tonight. You know, Eli sees that 28 up on the board. He wants to get higher than that. He wants to win here tonight. He hasn't won this season, and Team Gravedigger hasn't won this season. Eli wants to change both of that here tonight. And so far, this momentum is rivaling what Zeidel did in the Taz truck. I think very similar momentum. So if Eli can keep this up and then do some crazy moves in these final 45 or so seconds, could be challenging for the hot seats. He goes sideways off of the van stack. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Gets thrown around. Somehow the truck absorbing everything. Nothing breaking and the truck staying on all 4s. Eli Bright continuing on. He's going to go for that car stack. Takes it with him. Upside down he goes, but back on all 4 wheels. Eli Bright with a save and 30 seconds left in the Gravedigger. Gonna turn around here. Take that tree down. Why not? Just get out of my way. I have places to be, Eli's saying. Yeah, this is great momentum, but are the moves bigger than what Zeidel did in the Taz? We'll have to see. Final 13 or so seconds. And I think now he's starting to really just hammer this truck and go for whatever's in front of him. He's going to turn around here, go off that sideways, off that van stack. He's going to combo that up right to the other van stack. Nice skyway, lands it down. The clock ticks to 0. But Eli doesn't look like he's quite done yet. He's flinging that truck around, still going on for the fans, it looks like. Yeah, he is not done at all. Look at this. Oh my gosh! What a move that was. The truck is still on all 4s and it's still running too. Oh, look at this. He's taking the tree with him. He is flinging this truck. Oh, look out for the dumpsters. Eli Bright is not quitting. The run is up. The 90 seconds are done. But he's not done for the fans here in Salinas, California. Oh my gosh. What is he doing out there? And how is he doing it? He's really trying to flip this truck now. Look at this. He's going after it. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't know how he's doing it. The run's been up for 50 seconds at this point, but he is still going. He's a minute past what the run was. Oh my goodness. He stuffed into that car and it flipped him over. I said this a few weeks ago in Detroit. If Eli Bright did what he did after the clock in time, we say immediately he's taken the lead. But now, don't get me wrong, his run was really good and is going to contend for the lead for sure. But if he did all those moves, because right there, that was in time, right? So that was judged. But I think, yeah, everything that we're seeing now was after the clock had expired. This did not count. This was after the 90 seconds was up. What a save, right? The fans enjoyed it, but it didn't count for any points. This next move didn't count for any points, right? So Eli Bright, he had such a superb run in the 90 seconds, but if he did all this stuff in the 90 seconds, then I think he easily takes the lead. But now it's a question of, did he do enough to beat that 28, or is he going to fall just short, or will he actually be able to beat it? I mean, it's the call for the judges, and look at that blue car. Not even looking like a car anymore. And I think Eli just made it worse as he flipped over it. Well, Justin Zeidel's a 28. That's the freestyle lead. We'll see if Eli Bright did enough. The scores are coming down from the judges, and they give Eli Bright 3 9s. He's just short, but that'll be second place right now to 27 for the Gravedigger, but now Max D remains. And here we go. Anthony Hernandez took 2 weeks off in Maximum Destruction. He's back and ready to go back for a third win this season in Salinas. So it's either going to be Hernandez with his third of the season or Zeidel breaking through for his first of the season on Christmas Eve. Oh, look at that launch. Oh, he stuffed it into that car. He had enough power to get over it. The car just gets launched over with him. And these 16 drivers have done nothing other than destroy this track out here tonight. I mean, there are cars littered everywhere. That blue car doesn't even look like a car anymore. I think it's just a metal cube down there. Look at the momentum for Hernandez, just flinging this truck around, turning around as fast as he can. He wants this win badly, and he knows what the Eli Bright and Zeidel did. That's 2 big momentum runs. Hernandez needs the momentum, then needs the big moves as well. So that cost Eli Bright. Most of his big moves came after the clock had expired. This could be a big move for Hernandez right there. That was a nice job getting over all those obstacles and saving the truck on the back on all 4 wheels. Oh, off of that sideways. Hold on, he's going towards that van stack. We saw that bite 2 people earlier, but Hernandez was able to control it. Now 25 seconds remains and Maximum Destruction, and he's gunning it now, going off things sideways. Look at that, 2 wheels, and he is still not done. Look at that move. What a save. Hernandez not going away yet. Oh, he hit that car. Oh, my gosh. Can he save this one? Oh, no. The run is over. The clock will tick down to 3 seconds left. Did Hernandez do enough in the 87 seconds? I don't know if they can really penalize for 3 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, I don't think that's really any negative, being so close to filling the clock. We'll have to see. Was what Hernandez did enough? He has to beat a 28 from Justin Zeidel in the Taz. And that car did it. If he was able to get over that car normally, he probably gets that move and 1 more after that. And it was probably going to be a combination up into that other van stack, and who knows what could have happened with that. So, unfortunately for Hernandez's sake, he didn't get to find out what could have happened, and we'll see if the scores reflect that in any way. Here they come from the judges. It'll time with Eli Bright to 27, but for the first time this season, Justin Zeidel wins an event this week in Taz. He gets a 28 and gets victory, but look at these scores. We have a 28, we have a couple 27s. We said last week was the most competitive. I think this week takes the cake for most competitive of this season. And look at the top 5 finishers. They were the last 5 trucks out. I think that's the first time that's ever happened, where just all the late trucks took up the good scores. Look at that. 13 runs, 21 or higher. And the only scores below a 20, they only completed at least half the clock or less, right? El Mador, Jurassic Attack, Superman. All left a lot of time on the clock as we now look at the points. And it's another shakeup. Eli Bright takes over the points lead again. Remember, Matthew Burnett out this week, didn't get to compete. So Eli's in the points lead, 95 points, but Burnett and Jericho and Voorhees are all right there within 10 points. It's still anyone's game for the points lead heading into the final 3 events. And everyone on this page starting to feel a little bit more comfortable with how far ahead they are of the cutoff. And in fact, a lot of these drivers could start clinching soon with how few events are left, just 3 left after tonight's event is. Right there, Matthew Swills, Keegan Thompson at the bottom of this list, and DeLello moving up a little bit. And then this list, some of the drivers at the top, like Wilson, they're not all that panicked, right? Evan Hunter might not be too panicked, along with Maxwell and Nowak, even Cox. But then you look down, Crampton's pretty close. Fitzwater, he could only get a few points. Bryce Egan is actually tied on the cut line, but gets the tiebreaker. He's tied right there with David Spears. And then Winkle a few points below, along with McGinnis and Noah Clifton. So that's it from Salinas in Week 9. Tune in next week to JRTV on New Year's Eve for the 10th event from Syracuse, New York.